All right. Okay. So just finished. Got done reading the A crystals in the Crystal Bible. So let's go ahead and do Crystal Bible Part 3. And we'll do letter B. So before I get into it, I just want to re-clarify. Maybe this is something I should do at the beginning of each video. To sort of explain why I'm doing the video. So for the Crystal Bible, uh, crystals have been something on my mind for a while, since college. Crystals are in basically all modern technology. The only difference is most of the crystals are now synthetic, because the synthetic, it's just much cheaper to make based on the labor systems that go behind it, and you get more. Um, Usually, by creating a synthetic crystal with certain properties, it changes the internal properties like the conductivity and all that, and so that's why technology is so fine tunable. But no, it's a combination of a bunch of different things that have happened in the last few years. One of them, um, part of it is like the gender thing that's going on, where people are discovering new ways of thinking about themselves. Um, but also, a lot of those things have been talked about before it became mainstream. Bruce Lee was one of them. How he talked about flowing like water, be like water, um, and that's because we are water. The human body is like what 70 to 80% water, and but it's obviously in an organized. Most of it's in an organized structure because uh, the outcome is organized. So. Uh, So water is like a crystal itself, and but it's constantly in motion, and so it's like a dynamic, like a fluid crystal, I think is what they call it. Um, but basically, it's at any moment in time, its orientation will be as a snapshot. Its orientation will be um, essentially the shape of a crystal, and then there might be some shapes that appear more than others. The probability of some shapes might increase or decrease depending on where everything is related to each other. But um, yeah, so and since we're basically mostly water, and since water can organize itself like that, and that means we are, or at least the human body is a type of crystal. And then depending on how the body is being used, if it's just being used for simple pleasures and stuff, I'd say that's like a three-dimensional creature. A three-dimensional object where its orientation is the same, or it's set between several different categories. So you might have someone who is more predictable than other people, and I would say that that person is more crystallized in that sense. But because the idea that we could be like more of a fluid crystal, that means at any time, as long as we choose to. Like for me, this is how I believe I can change anytime I want to. I just choose not to, mostly out of comfort. I prefer to be comfortable than to be uncomfortable. But you look at people like David Goggins and uh, the other famous dudes who uh, push themselves harder than anybody else in terms of any aspect of humanity, politically, uh, physically, mentally, spiritually, so on. Um, so Reading this is going to help me out with some future ideas that I have, and I'll talk about them once I've read the book because I'm tired of talking about things and not finishing stuff. So I got to finish this book first before I talk about it. But I got some cool ideas. So get into it. All right. The Crystal Bible, letter B. Beryl. Pink, golden, yellow, green, white, blue. Prismatic crystals may be transparent and pyramidal, all sizes, readily available in most forms, but may be expensive. United States, Russia, Australia, Brazil, Czech Republic, France, Norway. Attributes. Beryl teaches you how to do only that which you need to do. It is the stone par excellence for dealing with a stressful life and shedding unnecessary baggage. It aids in tuning into guidance as to what you should be doing. Representing purity of being, Beryl helps to actualize potential and is an excellent stone for scrying, and is often used for crystal balls. It opens and activates the crown and solar plexus chakras. Psychologically, Beryl enhances courage, relieves stress, and calms the mind. Mentally, with its ability to filter out distractions and to reduce overstimulation, it encourages a positive view and discourages overanalysis and anxiety. Emotionally, Beryl reawakens love in those who are married but jaded. Healing. Beryl aids the organs of elimination, strengthens pulmonary and circulatory systems, and increases resistance to toxins and pollutants. It treats the liver, heart, stomach, and spine, and heals concussions. Beryl is a sedative stone, and as an elixir, it can be used to treat throat infections. Places appropriate for use for scrying. Specific colors. In addition to the generic attributes, the following colors have additional properties. Golden beryl is a seer stone and is used for ritual magic. It aids scrying and magical workings. This crystal promotes purity of being. It teaches initiative and independence and stimulates the will to succeed and the ability to manifest potential to reality. It opens the crown and the solar plexus chakras. Morganite, pink beryl, attracts love and maintains it, and encourages loving thoughts and actions, creating space to enjoy life and living. As a pink stone, it activates and cleanses the heart chakra, calms a stressed life, and benefits the nervous system. This stone helps you to recognize the escape routes, closed-mindedness, and egotism that blocks spiritual advancement. It assists in becoming aware of the disregarded need of the soul. Morganite also aids in recognizing unfulfilled emotional needs and unexpressed feelings. Morganite is a powerful stone for dissolving consciousness or unconscious resistance to healing and transformation, clearing the victim mentality and opening the heart to receive unconditional love and healing. It holds the emotional body stable while psychosomatic changes take place. Used in healing, Morganite treats stress and stress-related illness, oxygenating cells and reorganizing them. It treats TB, asthma, emphysema, heart problems, vertigo, impotence, and lung blockages. Bixbite, red beryl, opens and energizes the base chakras. See also emeralds. Beryl, chrysoberyl, golden yellow, yellow with brown, green with red. Tabular transparent crystals. Alexandrite appears green in natural light and red in artificial light. Cat's eye and cymophane is banded or eye-like. Chrysoberyl, readily available. Cat's eye may be expensive. Alexandrite, rare. Australia, Brazil, Myanmar, Canada, Ghana, Norway, Zimbabwe, Russia. As a form of beryl, chrysoberyl is a stone of new beginnings. It begins compassion and forgiveness, generosity, and confidence, aligning the solar plexus and crown chakras. It incorporates the mind into spiritual endeavor and opens the crown chakra, increasing both spiritual and personal power, and is excellent for creativity. Psychologically, chrysoberyl strengthens self-worth and releases outworn energy patterns. Mentally, chrysoberyl helps you to see both sides of a problem or situation and to use strategic planning. Emotionally, it encourages forgiveness of those who have perpetuated injustices. Healing. Used with other crystals, chrysoberyl highlights the cause of disease. It supports self-healing, balances adrenaline and cholesterol, and fortifies the chest and liver. Specific forms. In addition to the generic attributes, the following forms of chrysoberyl have additional properties. Alexandrite is a crystal of contrasts. It opens intuition and metaphysical abilities, creates a strong will and personal magnetism. Regenerative, it rebuilds self-respect and supports rebirth of the inner and outer self. Alexandrite centers, reinforces, and realigns the mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies. It brings joy, expands creativity, expedites change, and enhances manifestation. An emotional soother, Alexandrite teaches how to expend less effort. It stimulates imagery, including dreams and the imagination, and healing. It aids the nervous system, spleen, pancreas, and male reproductive organs, and regenerates neurological tissue. Alexandrite treats non-assimilation of protein, side effects of leukemia, and relieves tension from neck muscles. It has a powerful detoxifying action and stimulates the liver. Cat's eye has magical properties. It is a grounding stone but stimulates the intuition. It dispels negative energy from the aura and provides protection. It brings confidence, happiness, serenity, and good luck. Cat's eye treats eye disorders and improves night vision. It relieves headaches and facial pain. Wear on the right hand side of the body. Cymophane is a form of cat's eye. It stimulates and stabilizes the intellect and supports flexibility of mind. It enhances unconditional love. Bloodstone, red-green, green quartz flecked with red or yellow jasper, often medium tumbled stone. Readily available: Australia, Brazil, China, Czech Republic, Russia, India. Attributes. As its name suggests, bloodstone is an excellent blood cleanser and a powerful healer. It is believed to have mystical and magical properties, controlling the weather and conferring the ability to banish evil and negativity and to direct spiritual energies. In ancient times, bloodstone was said to have been an audible oracle, giving off sounds as a means of guidance. It heightens the intuition and increases creativity, an excellent grounding and protecting stone. Bloodstone keeps out undesirable influences. It stimulates dreaming and is a powerful revitalizer. Psychologically, bloodstone gives courage and teaches how to avoid dangerous situations by strategic withdrawal and flexibility. It encourages selflessness and idealism and aids the recognition that chaos precedes transformation. Bloodstone assists you in acting in the present moment. Mentally, bloodstone calms the mind, dispels confusion, and enhances the decision-making process. It can revitalize the mind if you are mentally exhausted. This stone assists in adjusting to unaccustomed circumstances. Emotionally, bloodstone helps in grounding the heart energy. It reduces irritability, aggressiveness, and impatience. Spiritually, bloodstone assists in bringing spirituality into everyday life. Healing. Bloodstone is an energy cleanser and immune stimulator for acute infections. It stimulates the flow of lymph and the metabolic processes, revitalizes and re-energizes when body and mind are exhausted, purifies blood and detoxifies the liver, intestines, kidneys, and spleen, and bladder. Bloodstone benefits blood-rich organs, regulates this and supports blood flow, and aids the circulation. It reduces and the formation of pus and neutralizes overacidification. It is helpful in cases of leukemia as it supports the blood and removes toxins. The ancient Egyptians used it to shrink tumors. Bloodstone can be used to heal the ancestral line. It cleanses the lower chakras and realigns their energies. Possession. As appropriate, wear continuously for good health. Place in a bowl of water beside the bed to ensure peaceful sleep. As an immune stimulator, tape over the thymus. Boji stone. Brownish, some blue, metallic looking, smooth, female, or with square protrusions, male, small to medium. True Boji stones can be difficult to obtain, United States and Britain. Boji stones are one of the most effective grounding stones. They gently but firmly return you to earth and into your body, grounding you in the present, especially after work and in other spiritual realities. They are extremely useful for people who find it difficult to have more than a toehold in an incarnation. They have a strongly protective function and are very useful for overcoming blockages. The smooth stones that have feminine energy, the protruded ones, masculine energy. Boji stones are balancers and energizers, and a pair balances the male-female energy within the body and aligns the chakras and the subtle bodies. With their strong earth connection, Boji stones are beneficial to plants and crops, but the stone may well disintegrate if left in the ground or exposed to the weather. Psychologically, Boji stones throw light on blockages at all levels. They clear blocked emotions and heal hurtful memories. They also reveal negative thought patterns and self-defeating behaviors for transformation. Going to the cause of psychosomatic disease, they dissolve blockages in the physical or subtle bodies. Holding a Boji stone will align you to your shadow self, bringing up its repressed qualities so that you can gently release them and finds the gift in them. Physically, Boji stones stimulate the flow of energy through the meridian systems of the body. Mentally, Boji stones bring your attention to mental imprints and hypnotic commands from the past. Boji stones can emotionally be stabilizing, but they tend to insist that any necessary work is done fast. First, healing. Boji stones heal energy blockages, relieve pain, and encourage tissue regeneration. They are useful when physical energy is low or when the condition is intractable. On a subtle level, they realign the chakras and repair and re-energize holes in the auric body. Hold a pair of bojis in your hands for 10 minutes or so and place over a blocked or painful point. You can also grid around your chair while meditating. Blue Boji stones have a high but grounded spiritual vibration. They are extremely useful when taking journeys out of the body, as they facilitate traveling and guard the body until the soul returns. Calcite. Oh, that's it for B. I'm done. Stop.